everyone, long time no see. My name is Becky. Welcome to my channel. Today is Wednesday and I wanted to share with you guys a haul. There's a long story to this, but I recently just rediscovered my love for crafting and just like creating and painting and cross stitching. And so I have a haul. I actually have, well, with this coming back kick of loving the crafting, I bought a lot of supplies. Like, I literally just created a whole cart for my supplies because I have a I have a 2-bedroom apartment, so it's pretty tight in here. The other room is an office slash my son's room, and then my bedroom, obviously my partner's stuff and my clothing, everything is just, I don't have a lot of space. I luckily have this wall and this really small, and not even a desk, it's a entry table to work on. So this is like kind of like my workstation, and so I need to figure out how to store them. So I figured I can do kind of like a video showing you, because I kind of just started. I wish I would have started filming like 2 weeks ago, because that's when I started like buying a ton of stuff, like a ton. And anyways, but I went to the store and there's a ton of things on sale right now, especially like Michael's, and then Joann's is closing, and so I've been stopping by and buying a bunch of stuff, and I wanted to share with you guys today. This was not all in one trip, the haul that I'm going to share with you. It's been the last week. I've been stopping almost every day, like when I'm done with work or lunchtime, before I pick up my son, I just like stop by Michael's and stop by Joann's or whatever, just to see, you know, what they have, and every time I leave with something. The other thing is that I have the Walmart Plus service, because I ordered groceries, and then I ordered obviously crafting stuff because, you know, I needed them. And so basically I just been going on walmart.com and just like seeing what they have and just ordering a few things. So I'm going to share with what I got as well. And yeah, so let's get started. You won't see my face anymore. I'll just do a show. I'm gonna start putting things on the back, and then you guys can follow through with that. And then let me know if you guys like these videos. I know we are back in the season of shopping, so I will be going to the store, so look for Halloween decorations soon, which I'm so excited. Literally code orange, right? I also have been keeping my Halloween spirit alive. I actually have this little mug where I keep my, not mug, a little, like, it's a candle jar actually. That's where I keep all my scissors, but I kind of sprinkle some Halloween here and there in my house. I love it. It's literally the favorite time of the year for me. And I actually started doing some crafts Halloween related. So let me know if you guys want to see any of that stuff. I would like to show you. I might just create it anyways, to be completely honest, but we'll see. Anyways, let's get started with the haul. Hopefully you guys can find these items at store if you guys are interested. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so I got a few things together and I spread them out. Some of these things are on sale, and then the other ones were regular price, but I waited until the discount, either 40% or 30%. Most of the time it's 40% because I can wait. I don't need them, you know, immediately. So most of the time I can wait, but most of these items that you can see are tagged because they were on clearance. So I actually picked this up today. This was 50 cents. I just needed another little book thing for my journaling because I have an idea for it. So I need a few for different projects that I'm trying to do. So I just ended up picking this up because it was 50 cents. And then I got all these Happy Planner stickers. I don't have any Happy Planner. I just use this for scrapbooking or my own like planner. But they have really good stickers, and these were $7, so were on clearance. This one, I don't think originally was $21, but yeah, so they're all $7, and I picked some of these up. Wow, hold on. Fixing the apartments next to me, and they just have so much noise throughout the day. But anyways, yeah, so most of the time I use these for the stickers, like for my planner, like not for Pepper, for scrapbooking. So that's why I decided to pick these up, and they were $7. I mean, the least you can get these from like are $12 or $11, so $7 I thought it was a good deal. So, and I picked these up at different Michael's. I literally, every time I would just stop by, I would look at the clearance, and then I would end up finding one, which was great. So I ended up picking up these 4. And I believe I just saw one yesterday, so I'm pretty sure you can still find these at your store, hopefully. And then I just picked up these two paints. Now the other day I went by and they had more, and I was like contemplated, because I'm still in the process of learning with watercolor. And then I saw a review and everybody was like recommending to pick up these what is this, Daniel Smith paints. And then I remember they were on clearance. I went back today actually, and then I only found these two. This was $7 and this was $10. These are really expensive. I think these are like, this was $30 originally and this was $22. I don't know. Watercolor paint seems to be very expensive. Obviously this is going to last you a long time, but yeah, very, very pricey. So I'm going to try these out, see if I like this formula, and then, you know, I would let you guys know. But if you are interested in, you know, watercolor, check out Michaels. They do have some on sale. I will say that out of all the Michaels that I looked at, there's 3 Michaels near me that I checked out, and only one of them had them. So hopefully you can find them at your store. And then again, I happened to go to Michaels today. These were out today. Only one of them had them on sale, and I picked up some, oh my god, I can't think of the name. These brushes, basically. These are the Neptune brand. These are watercolor, and these were $15, and they have a set of 3. Same with this one, and they're all kind of different, so this is going to work perfect, which is why I picked them up. And then these are by Princeton, and it's also a set of 3, and these were also $15. They're all $15. So check out Michaels, because they have brushes on sale, especially watercolor brushes. Are so expensive. You can find some cheaper ones. I have one that I've tried and it's okay, so I'm curious to see if like buying an actual brand one makes a difference. Again, I'm learning. It probably doesn't matter for me. I picked up these stickers. I actually picked up another set. This was only 50 cents, so I just picked it up. This is just for my scrapbooking to decorate. And then I did pick up all these stamps. Most of these were 50 cents, and then some of them were $1. I think most of them were 50 cents. But yeah, they're just different colors of them. And again, I didn't want to spend too much money because I wasn't sure if I like these. But yeah, I did pick up a lot. So yeah, 50 cents for those. So those were the things that were on sale. Now again, like this was regular price, and then this was also regular price. Again, I waited until the 40% off. I think they were $10 with the 40% off. It's been like $6 or $7. I don't know if it's 30 or 40, but something along the lines. And again, I got these for the stamps. And then, or the ink for the stamps. And then I did pick up some stickers from them for, this is again, my scrapbooking. These are $5, I think, for the pack. But again, I got these when they were 40% or 30%, something along the line. So they were a little bit cheaper. So I thought they were a good deal for, you know, 85 stickers each. So butterflies, you got all kinds of stuff in there. So that's going to be great for scrapbooking. And then I did pick up this big trimmer, because I have one that I bought from Temu that it's okay actually, but I wanted a little bit something more solid, and apparently this one has different like blades. So we're gonna try it out and see if I invest on an actual big one, or if I can make this one work for what I need currently. I don't think I need anything more than this, honestly. Even the Temu one works fine, but I wanted to give it a try, see if it's any better. I also got it when it's with the 40 or 30% discount. This runs you like $13, I think, or something like that. So, you know, it's not too bad. Wait for the coupon. I highly recommend wait for the discount. The way you get the 40% or 30 is if you order online. Always online, they have your whole order will be discounted. Instead of like going into the store and getting like one item, and then one item can be only used, like they'll give you a coupon or something. Like, I think the best thing is to order online and then just pick up, and then that's when you get it discounted, and that works for me, and I'm pretty sure they have it everywhere. So that is Michaels. Okay, next, Joann's. Honestly, you know, obviously Joann's is closing, which is very sad, but before that, I think I've only been to Joann's like a handful of times, maybe less. Like, I've never really reached out for Joann's much, and I'm kind of sad. They actually kind of have really good stuff, but I'm not big on like knitting and like, you know, and I think they're, you know, obviously it's a fabric store, so that's their main thing. But Anyway, so I bought some floss. So I went to two Joann's. Both had different pricings. Some were 33 cents and the other ones were 22 or 25 cents or something like that each. I got a grip of it. Okay, most of it now is put away because I store it differently. But I got a lot, and I just happened to go today and they had some that I don't own in my collection, so I ended up picking up these. This was like literally $1 for that. And then I did pick up, this was not last week, but I think on like 4 or 5 days ago or something. This is the cutter. I have a project where I'm doing my own like leather journal, like the famous, what is it, Louis Carmen journal. And so I needed this because I have extra skin and I'm going to make another one, and this is going to be great for cutting, hopefully, the leather. I ended up picking this cardstock. It's just 20 sheets. Actually, the other day that I went, they had more and I didn't pick it up. This was like $2-3 or something like that, I think. So it's pretty cheap. So I picked that up. And then another thing, as you can see, is fabric. I picked up a ton of DMC fabric from them. This is nothing. I actually bought more the first time I went, but I already stored it and put it away. So these are the only ones that are out that I haven't put away. These were like $2.50, I think. So I picked up this one. This is like shimmery like fabric, and this is blue, like a baby blue, so I thought it was cute. And then I picked up a few of these rolls last time, and I just ended up picking up another one because it was like $2 or $1 or something like that. And then this as well, I don't even know what this is. I just grabbed it. It was also like $1, so I just ended up picking up. I got this like wax thing for my for the floss. I really like this, so this was $1. I'm tempted to go back and get another one. Maybe it was like 75 cents. I don't remember, but it's very cheap. I ended up picking up the labels. I actually picked up a backup because I picked this up the first time I went, and I labeled all the floss that I got because I bought a grip of it, guys. I'm not kidding. And so I picked up all of it just so I can keep track of what I have on my, you know, again, knitting is like, or cross stitching is a big thing for me. And will I need all those colors? Probably not. But did I buy everything? Yes, because I'm in this mentality of like, might as well get my collection full, you know, why not? Then I ended up picking up these happy planners. It says $9.47. It was actually $2. So I ended up picking up, as you can see, the other ones were $7, and this was like a steal. So I just ended up picking it up from Joann's. And then I did pick up this cool frame. It was also like $2, I think, or $2.50. But yeah, you make your you know, your creation, and then you frame it. This is your frame. You literally put it directly in here, which is super cool. They had other shapes, and now I'm curious to maybe go back and pick up the other ones just to have them. But yeah, this was super cool find from Joann. That's what I say when I picked up all, like, I had some already, but I bought as my collection grows. I bought a ton of it, and I literally filled up a new one. So I just bought a bunch of it because it was like 20 something. I even have extra, so I bought like backup. It's, yeah, they're all in there. They're technically organized, but yeah, so all that is just double or like extra from the stuff that I have, because then when I went the first time I didn't know what I had, and I just ended up buying a bunch of it. And then really quickly, I'm going to show you what I got at Ross. I found some scissors. Now, I don't know, I have an obsession with scissors because every time I look for them, I don't have them in hand, and I just keep on buying because look at this, I have all of these already. These are my favorite. Actually, these, is it this one? No, this one. This is from the Dollar Tree. I like these. These are very good. I recommend them. Again, they're $1. You can't beat them. But yeah, I actually got these from Michael's not too long ago too. All these little shape ones. Again, when they were 40% off. But yeah, I have all these. How do you say this brand? Fiskars. Because those are my favorite kind of scissors. But yeah, I found these at Ross. So they're pretty expensive at store. And so yeah, these were $3. So I got these ones. And then I got these like smaller cutter things. Apparently they're like just, you know, smaller size scissors or something for hands. These were $3.99. So yeah, I got these. And then look at another one at Ross, which I was very interested. I was like, wow, I didn't know they had these at Ross. So I'm going to be checking Ross sporadically here and there. This, I don't know what theme this is. Maybe party, I'm not sure. And it was only $3.99, so I thought it was a good deal. So I picked these up because you can never have enough stickers, right? Like, stickers is just, you know, you can never have enough. So that was randomly at Ross today. So if you go Ross recently, you could probably find these. These are my Walmart things. None of these were on sale. These are just regular price Walmart items, just FYI, but I figured I would share with you guys. I did get this stack of 3 watercolor papers from Art Supplies. I don't know if they're any good. I just picked them up because I want like a small one they can fit like in my journal, and I'll share my journal in a second, so I can kind of take to go. So I got that one. I wish I didn't have spiral ones, but I couldn't find a regular one for whatever reason that was reasonably priced. And then I got these journal books. They're from National Parks. I thought these were so cool. I think these were $10, maybe less. I don't even remember. But they came with 3. One of them is currently in my journal right now. So these are really cool. And then let me show you the paper if you wanted to see them. Look at how pretty these are, though. And they're just, you know, your traditional normal journals. I don't know, maybe. So that's that. And then I picked up this random kind of like moleskin looking journal, and again, I needed some of these, and now I have too many now that I realize. This was $1, okay? Yeah, super impulse purchase, so got that. And then I also picked up this baggie that's gonna go on my journal. I'm making it bigger, and I'll show you my like journal book thing. This was $1, and these come in very handy because they're not going to be super bulky when you build in. I just have to figure out how to attach it, but that should be easy. And then I ended up getting a journal ready for the bigger thing that I'm creating. I don't know if I need this one though, but I liked it so much. Like, it's so pretty. It's by Pen and Gear. I don't know, I thought it was so pretty, so I picked it up. I honestly probably don't need it, and it was, I don't know, like $6-7. Walmart. Again, Walmart.com online. And then I ended up picking up this watercolor paper as well from Walmart. This is the bigger one that I'm going to practice on. Apparently this paper came highly rated, so I wanted to give it a try. See, I guess, I don't know, everybody, all the reviews that I saw, like, paper makes a difference, practice on good paper, blah, 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 blah. So we're going to do that. These are the brushes that I got from Walmart. These, I don't know this brand. I'm going to search it, but it's all media, and I think I'm going to return these. These were maybe $10, I'm pretty sure, but I might return these because I found the other ones that are better, so I might return these ones. And then I did get a little thing for the water. I thought it was smaller. This is pretty big, to be honest, but I needed something that can fold and easily be carried, so I got that. And then I did pick up these watercolor brushes because they hold water, and I did see something that it's like easy. These are cool to travel with, and also makes it easy when you're practicing sometimes stroke because you just have the water in there. So I'm gonna give this a try, see if I like it. So we'll see. Oh, also I got these sticker books from Walmart. They were $10. I don't know how I feel about these yet. There's some really cool stickers in there, but I don't know. I don't want to say get it because I need to test them out and use them and see how I like these. But yeah, there's 750 stickers. This one has 900. But the art is pretty cool. And yeah, so I picked 3 up because, you know, why not? And I also got this thing too, this measuring board from Walmart, because, you know, you need one, especially when you're cutting, to protect your surfaces. So I like that. And then I got the masking tape, by the way. Almost forgot, just random for the watercolor. And then quickly, I'm going to show you my like journal that I got for Mother's Day. This is, my partner made it, so this is in the works still because we need to like shave this and round this off. and it does have some like jewels in the side. My journal that I use is too big, so I will be transferring my journal to a smaller one, but for now, you know, it will do until I finish. This is the one that I make notes and just, you know, math and whatever, my calendar and whatever I need to write down. And then this is the Yosemite one that I have here that's ready for other things. But yeah, as you guys can see, that was a lot of stuff. I guess not as bad as other people. I've seen like worse hauls, but I hadn't done a haul in a while, and I just started collecting them and decided, you know what, I've been wanting to film. Literally, I've had like an itch to film. It's so funny. I've been doing YouTube for a long time. Is literally a hobby for me. I mean, it's not my work. I don't, you know, I used to make money before when I was very consistent with it, but it was never my job. And so that's why it was always very fun to do videos, because they were literally my hobby. Like, I just wanted something to do. I actually wanted somebody to talk to, and it was nice connecting with people and doing a lot of stuff. And I want to get back to that time. And so slowly but surely I'll get a better schedule. My son is bigger now, and so I have a little bit more free time in the afternoons, which is quite nice. And yeah, I just, you know, want to get back to it. I literally have like an internal monologue all the time. I know it's probably weird. I should see a doctor for that. But I literally, sometimes I'm doing something and I'm like, this will be a cool video, and then I'll play it in my head. Like, I don't know. I know, it's so weird. But because this is kind of like a hobby for me, and a lot of my hobbies are coming back. And yeah, and I feel like I want to do a separate video just talking about why things are coming back, and I'm feeling like myself. And yeah, so if you stuck around through all this and are here still now, thank you so much for watching. Please let me know. I really want to reconnect. Before, I had a really good network of people, and we would chat a lot, and you know, and I kind of want to start that again. So if you're interested in making a friend here, please comment down below. I will definitely reply, and then we can kind of move forward as I film more and more. And you can let me know what you want to see as well. But I'll try to start filming things that I enjoy and just sharing with you guys, and see if that interests you or not. Because at the end of the day, I don't want, like, you know, obviously if you just stumble on this channel, great. But I also want to make content that like I like, and so that I can find people that are kind of like me, which that's always kind of nice. Because I was before, you know, I was very into makeup, and I'm still am. I know I'm not wearing any makeup today, but I still am. But before, that was another hobby of mine, and I love connecting with people, just sharing and telling them what I like, what I didn't like, and you know, that was also very important to me, very fun, and I should definitely get back to it. I just feel like the makeup community right now, there's so much. There's so much. There's so much content creators too, that I feel like I would just be like, you know, like a drop of water in the ocean, like just nothing. I would like to be more honest, not more honest. I would like to make content being honest about reviews, just because I know there's a lot of people that get sucked in this, like, you know, buy this, buy that, this is amazing, and just you're into buying like shitty products. That was something that I like, and I strive. That was like a good thing in my channel. I feel like I was super honest and give you guys my opinion, so I might get back to that. I think I miss talking makeup as well, so I might get back to that as well. But for now, I'm gonna do my holidays and my shopping. I want to say I don't shop as much, but I do like to go to the stores and just browse. Obviously, if I'm, you know, in the mood for something, I might end up buying something, and that's a bad habit. I actually, a few years ago when I started doing the shopping videos, I would buy stuff all the time, and it was because at the time I needed home decor, and then because I needed it, I just like, oh, I need this, I need that, and then you end up overdoing it, right? Because in your mind, you're like, oh, I have space, I can put it everywhere, and then when the time comes, you just end up with a lot of stuff. And then as every year, there's going to be new cool decor that you want to use, and now I'm trying to be more selective of what I buy, because you know, I want to collect things but show them every year, and so I need to be very picky with what I get. Last year I did really good with Halloween shopping, I think. This year I'm focusing a lot on my Lee Mac Spooky Town. Well, I'm actually gonna make a video about that, because that's like kind of how I've kept my Halloween spirit the whole year, just shopping when they're on sale. I've been eBay shopping like crazy, actually, since January. So we're in May, so you know, a piece here and there, and so my collection just like grew. It's huge right now, I feel like. So that's another avenue that I've been diving in. And then obviously now with the crafting, because I've been wanting to get into making you know, certain things, and then just having like, because now I found that I have time, and you know, like most people, we go on our phone and we doom scroll a bit. I don't have any issues being on the phone, or if you're on the phone. I feel like sometimes we need it just to disconnect a bit. But when it's 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours a day, it becomes a problem. And then for me, I just thought like, that's too much time. I can't be doing that on the phone. I felt a little bit guilty. And so I started like, oh, I remember I used to love journaling and making my schedule and doing things. And that just kind of came back. And yeah, and then buying stuff for it. And then, you know, oh, I like cross stitching. I love it actually. And then I made myself like goals and projects, which I did finish. I wish I would have made a video to show you guys. All Halloween related, by the way. And you know, that just opened up another avenue of things. And yeah, with that obviously comes other problems that I just deal with in general, which is like, I feel like a crafter mind of like, oh, I like this, let me try one. Yeah, let me buy all of them and try all of them. And then, oh, I don't have time to try all of them, but I just bought all of them anyway. So it's just like, you just accumulate really fast. And yeah, so, you know, with my cross stitching, and then, which is like embroidery, and then my now like watercolor painting, which I'm trying to get into. I used to like drawing. I'm not very good at drawing, but I started painting a bit, and I actually like watercolor better than like oil or acrylics. I'm not good at all. Like, I'm gonna be baseline. I'm starting from 0, and I'm just gonna create like little things here and there. It's not gonna be anything like, I'm not an artist. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not a professional here, so I'm just trying little by little. But that's something that I enjoy doing, and so I just want to try it. I'm not trying to be perfect. Sorry, I was rudely interrupted, but someone came home and I just kind of panicked. I'm not used to filming again, and like I'm just starting up new. So anyways, thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in my next one. I have content coming up, which I'm excited. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.